And welcome back to my channel, as well as to the Tanares RPG Kickstarter series, where I am unboxing all of the published items I have received from the Kickstarter. In this video, we are going to look at the Penumbral pack, which contains storage for those miniatures contained within the mystical, character, class, and villain packs, in addition to more miniatures that were included within the Penumbral pack itself that represent creatures from the Penumbral plane. These include a huge dragon and several other medium-sized creatures that you'll see on the back of the box once I flip it over here. During the RPG Kickstarter, the fundraising campaign added various miniatures and information cards for several creatures that could be found in the Penumbral plane, and it's a plane that is unique to the Tanares system. This included a dragon and many different creatures that represent emotional states such as greed, pain, fear, anger, and envy. The box is going to include the miniature character sheets for some of the creatures and various cards that can be used in combination with these miniatures. These miniatures are meant to be used with the Tanares Arena, the contest board game, the Tanares Adventures expansion for that board game, as well as for the RPG itself. However, these creatures are also compatible with official Dungeons & Dragons based campaigns, and they can be used to supplement those campaigns that you might be running. When we look at the back of the box, you will see what is included. You've got a components list here that is going to give you a summary of what's there, some sampling of the various cards, and then a good picture of the various creatures that are included in a nice piece of artwork there representing one of the creatures. I think that might be this guy here. So let's go ahead and pop him open. It sounds like a couple of the figurines are shifting around in here. So this looks like it introduces a new adventure or series of adventures. And that would make sense because these are creatures that are part of a new plane of existence with respect to Tanares itself. So you're going to want a campaign and series of adventures that are specific to that. As I said earlier, this box, is meant to also act as storage for 4 other packs, the mystical, character, class, and villain packs. So you've got a tray here that can be used to store those particular figurines. And then down below, you have all of the cards for the figurines that are included in this particular set. And this definitely took a lot of a tumble. Holy crow. You know something took a hard knock when it's completely knocked out of the storage location it was stuffed in. All right, so doesn't look like anything took any damage though. At least not that I can, as I go throw that one around. At least not that I can see so far. So let me turn this guy around and make it a little bit more comfortable. Yes, I know it's plastic. So we've got a sampling of the various creatures that are here. This is that dragon. Be very careful picking it out. These here are firmly attached from the looks of it, but they could be fragile if handled quite frequently. So you might want to be careful with that. And this is going to be interesting to paint. I have no idea. This is a creature that does have a number. It is M180. So as you can see, the total number of creatures is growing. I don't know if this is meant to represent a dragon or a Tarrasque. It kind of looks like a blending of both because of the tail that's here and the facial expression that's here as well. I suppose that would make sense if it's meant to represent something from an entirely different plane of existence. So, and you'll want to place it in so that these tail bits are in the little gap that you've got there. Otherwise, it will be lifted up and could be problematic. Yeah, these are just below the lip of the box, these 2 prongs here. There are a number of small cards that come with this, and it looks like they're meant to sit down in that little cubby hole that's there. We have a couple of gold-sized cards in addition to this system, and you can see there's not that many. There's just enough probably to represent the creatures that are here. And then we have a full deck with respect to the cards, so I still have to figure out what this represents. And then these are the actions. Level 4 heroic. Okay, that could be dangerous. You might want to have high-level characters when you go through this particular adventure. And then we have the boss pad for the dragon here. Actually, this looks like, this is a Penumbral dragon. So this is representative of that, and it kind of looks like I don't know why they're showing a Tarrasque here with respect to that, but that's kind of cool. And that just pops into there. So, when I get a chance, I will take a picture of all of the figurines once I've got them placed into here and add them to the video so that you can actually see what goes where. That way you don't have to figure it out on your own. Although it shouldn't be that hard. It took me about 10 minutes to figure out all of the ones that were meant to go in the Legendary box from the Hero Pack 2 box. So that was interesting. But that is everything for the Penumbral box. I hope you found this interesting and fun to look at. And I hope, oh geez, that's going to be complicated to paint. Just look at the level of detail. Now, I suppose you can paint it your own way. It's your character at this particular point in time, but I generally like to work off of this reference if I'm learning how to paint. So that could be interesting. And I haven't painted many figurines. I've only painted one so far, and it didn't go well. So this could be interesting to paint these. I'm hoping to get better when I do so. It does take a little bit to push the box lid down. The suction is just enough that there's resistance as you're pushing it down. So be careful when you're doing that. You don't want to pop the seams or anything like that. But I hope you found this video entertaining with respect to seeing what's inside of this particular box, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.